Hello, hello, hello. What up? What up? What up? Happy Monday, Monday motivation. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Mad respect and appreciation to our armed services for always putting us first. I appreciate you. All right, down to business. Today's topic is going to be yourself. Be authentic. Authenticity is rare. It is very, very rare. Most people, me included, go through life not truly knowing who they are and truly being yourself. We worry too much about what people think of us and seeing us, the real us. So a lot of us go through life, me included, wearing a mask, hiding who you truly are and what your passions really are. And sometimes, we do that. I know I'm speaking about myself, is that I used to be afraid of people seeing who I truly am and what I truly like. And sometimes we go through life, I go through life not being who I truly should be, worrying about other people and not ruffling feathers and not letting people see you for who you are. I'm gonna give you an example. All right, when I was younger, when I was in school, I was a phenomenal athlete, good athlete. But I also, another side of me was, I was a nerd. I love to learn. I love books. I love science. I love history, world history, any type of history. I have an insatiable appetite for learning. I love it. I love to read. But when I was growing up, I used to hide those passions because I didn't think they were cool. It was more cooler to be a athlete, be a jock, because you got more attention. But it wasn't as cool to be a nerd or to love books in my mind. So I used to hide that part of me a lot, of me loving to learn and loving just to consume books and to be passionate about that. So I used to try to hide that. I used to try to push that down and do it. It's crazy now, but to hide a part of me, because I thought that wasn't cool and people wouldn't think I was cool, and bring it forward. My passions now, I love politics. I still love science. I still love all of these passions, but we tend to tone those things down to fit into a box. I have a lot of passions. I have a lot of things that I love to do and what I'm passionate about. And we tend to, try to fit how the world wants us to be instead of truly being who we are. So when we get older, and this is my philosophy and why I'm doing what I do now, because I have a vocation, I have a calling in me that speaks to me sometimes. But for so long I wouldn't listen to it because I was afraid of failure. I was just afraid to put myself out there and my thoughts out there, when that's all I've always wanted to do, right? So I find myself chasing my real self now, chasing the person you should always be, where I'm finding myself now, the person that I become, I do not like. And I hope that makes sense, that we're chasing our true selves. And we're afraid, or I'm afraid, to put my true self out there because we're afraid to be rejected. But now at this age of 44, I'm finding that it's not about anybody else. It's about you finding your true self, being authentic with who you are, and being okay with that. And if that rubs some people the you know what I'm saying, the wrong way, that's not on you. As long as you're not as long as you're not disrespecting anybody, bringing anybody any harm, you being your true self, and if that radiates immense energy and immense power, and if it makes you bright, that's not on you to dim your light. You know what I mean? If you have a light bulb that and you supposed to radiate 150 watts or 130 watts, whatever that case may be, but you're only giving out 59 watts or 70 watts, you're not being true to self. You're not being who you truly are. You're trying to make other people happy, or not trying to dim other people light, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying to you, and what I'm doing for myself going forward, is I'm going to be me. I'm going to be my true self. And I have to be okay with how people see me. You know what I mean? I can't let people define who I am anymore. I can't let people tell me what I should do anymore. And you're going to fail. You're going to fall. But at least you'll have the understanding that you did your best, that you pushed yourself, and that you're being you. And the universe, I believe, speaks back to you when you're being yourself and not imitating others. When you're imitating others, you're not being yourself, so you can't fulfill your dreams, your destiny, or your successes, because it's going to be a limit of where you can go, because you're pretending to be something that you're not. But when you're being your true self and understanding who you are and being okay with who you are and what your passions are, what your failures are, and accept those, I think that's when the evolution comes. I think that's when the universe, the law of attraction, your higher power, whatever you believe in, that faith comes in, and it helps you to transform, you know what I mean, your life. And that's where I'm at right now. So with this message, be yourself, be authentic to yourself. Authenticity matters. Stop trying to live someone else's life. Stop trying to be somebody else, and be okay with you. Because today, even in all my flaws, you know, all my struggles, I'm okay with me today, and I'm going to be me. And if you have a problem with me being me, that's not my problem. That's your problem. And that's where I'm at today. So be yourself. If you have to chase yourself down, that's okay. But you got to be yourself, and don't worry about how other people feel about you being yourself. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're trying to be a better person, people will respect that. People might not get it, and that's okay. But as long as you're being yourself and you get it, that's what matters. And with that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Strive for greatness and be who you're supposed to be. And I'll see you next time. See ya.